I am very sure that you've come across this vehicle on the road a couple of times, and it does hold the essence of someone whose pockets are pretty much loaded. Today I'm going to discuss the cost of ownership, or rather the cost of running such a vehicle, starting from purchasing it all the way to maintaining it, and maybe other bits of information that I've collected, doing some research, just a little bit. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Bright, and I'll be doing a cost of ownership of this Land Cruiser from 2016. Let us start from buying the vehicle. This vehicle goes for around 8 to 13 million Kenya shillings, specific for the 2016 model. Now, depending on the trim levels, you have offers in that range. If you're talking about financing, let's say you have a 5-year financing option, you'll be paying 200 to 300,000 per month for such a vehicle. And that means you definitely are someone earning in the range of millions. Maybe you're upward of 900,000 to millions and millions up over there. Ideally, you'll pay a deposit first before you go ahead and get the financing. Maybe if you're lucky, you pay half, or you can pay a quarter of it and then finance the rest. So far, we have bought the vehicle, we have it in our garage or parked outside of our house. The next thing you're going to think about is insurance. How much is it insured to insure this vehicle? The insurance will run from 160,000 to 200,000 depending on the company you've chosen to insure your vehicle. And definitely this is comprehensive insurance, because my God, I wouldn't want to imagine what will happen if you go for third party and then something just happens on the road. I mean, you can never be too sure. Next up is service costs, which is 12,000 from what I asked from a guy who owns a Land Cruiser. They pay 12,000 for the regular service that is usually done. There are two things that will change until you get used to when you own this vehicle. One of them being notoriously the brake pads. The brake pads wear off very, very fast. And a set maybe for the front will cost about 7,000, in the back 7 to 8,000. So if you do that 3 times in a year, that's 42,000 for the brakes alone. You also have the spark plugs which need to be changed at least 4 times in a year. And it's an 8-cylinder, so it has 8 spark plugs. If we do a rough estimate, you'll be doing around 24,000 for the spark plugs alone. Last but not least is the cost of fueling the vehicle. This vehicle, in practical terms, averages 4.2 kilometers per liter, especially in the city driving. So ideally you are living just within the city, and that will cost you around 5 to 7,000 per day. If you're lucky to daily drive the vehicle, that will be around 25,000 in a month. For a whole year, that will be 300,000. So of course fuel is taking a huge bite on your budget. So when it all trickles down, we can see that you're spending around 600,000 per year to maintain such a vehicle. And that does not include a case where you're still doing the financing of the vehicle. If you're still paying for the financing, then I think you'll need an extra 3 million every year just to spare for the vehicle. Please note that the actual costs might vary. These are just estimates over the research that I have done by myself. But otherwise, I thank you guys for watching my video. Stay tuned for the next part of the same video.